All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the hot seat. All right. This is your favorite show. 2 contenders, 3 debate questions, 12 hot sauces. This is the hot seat where your favorite atheists face off against each other. And I just make it so much more painful and awkward than it needed to be.
Wait. I'm somebody's favorite atheist? How the fuck is that possible?
You are multiple people's favorite atheists. I have that on record. Welcome to our 2 contestants today, Neil the 604. Oh, this is the way. Neil the 604 atheist and Eric Murphy.
Hello. Thank you for the invite, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're gonna whoop my butt, but I'm gonna do my damnedest.
Yeah, and then I'm going to whoop my own butt tomorrow, so don't worry.
Oh, God.
All right, so you know the rules. Each mini debate will last 10 to 15 minutes and get progressively more difficult as the hot sauces get hotter. If you tap out, gentlemen, you're out. And the way we're going to determine the winner here is the audience is going to vote using Nightbot commands, and whoever wins over our audience tonight is the winner. So if you are watching right now, if you're watching live, check out that live chat for more instructions on how to vote and cast your vote throughout. You can vote multiple times. It's a free-for-all here tonight. And then finally, before we jump into the howdy do's, audience questions in the form of super chats will be answered after the debate as our brave contenders douse themselves in milk. Consider pitching in a couple of bucks to help us buy the next round of hot sauces for our victims contestants who will be announced at the end of the episode. So stick around to find out who's going to be facing off next month.
See, V's got to deal with me after this. So who's really?
I'm not winning here, you guys. This isn't going to be fun for me later.
V, if you hear the words Dutch oven, run.
Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Yeah, best name ever. Don't touch your faces. I know it can be tempting to wipe those tears away, but that's going to make it so much worse.
Watch me put it in my eye.
I didn't even bring milk. I mean, okay, so Neil, what did you bring? Like, let's see what, you know.
I brought.
You actually know what you've know what you're doing. What's your preparation here?
H? No, I'm kidding.
Oh God, it's good on the whole.
Yeah. I have, of course, a bunch of beer because I always have beer. And with the hot wings that I ordered that should be here in a minute. By the way, guys, we're having a heat wave here right now. It's like 100 and something fucking degrees here. And they're telling us that food could be delayed because of the heat wave. And I should have ordered the damn things earlier. But anyways, I ordered a couple of slices of garlic bread.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, bread is a good good counter to this. The one thing you don't want is water, right?
Oh,
you do not want to drink water.
V, that thing that you told me that I should totally get, that thing? You're like, you should totally get lots of ice water. That's a great idea. And I was like, you know what? I love you. That's a wonderful idea. Thank you for thinking of me.
You've been salty about this for the last week. Don't pretend like you're buttering me up.
I'm not. I'm blaming you. All right. What else you got, man?
What else do I got? Well, see, most of these I've tried. Right.
Oh.
So,
well,
like I've even had the one that's what's the Devil's Revenge, the hot sauce from hell, which is the highest that I've gone in these particular brands. But I have had 1.5 million on the Scoville scale.
Oh God.
Which just happens to be this one, which I love the name of it, called Spontaneous Combustion. We have like I was telling you guys earlier, we have a restaurant here called Wings, and they make you sign a waiver when you order the Bobby Wings, because those are 1.5 to 1.5 millions. And I kind of laughed at them, and the guy's like, "Oh, all right, you don't have to sign it." And then I said, "Okay, now just bring me 2 dozen of them." He went, 2 dozen? I'm like, "Yeah, man." Okay, so and then I went through those, and the next day though, that's when the real pain begins.
That's when you walk to the waiver. That's the next day. Yeah.
Ooh.
How are you feeling, Eric?
I'm sweating and we haven't even started. I mean, I thought I'd wear the devil red, the hot, get the backgrounds all going. So I'm actually not using wings because when V and I went to go and pick some up, we saw some nice potato wedges, and I was thinking, ooh, you know what? That'd be a nice way to do that. And then I realized, I don't know, about 2 minutes ago, that these are hot sauce sponges. Is what they are. And so V very cleverly is going to just make me cry. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't just have water. I was looking online, and some people were saying, citrus, like lemon juice or something, that'll help with the heat. I was like, I have fresh squeezed lemons.
Lies.
Well, you tell me that. Thank you, Neil. And other people were just like, ooh, alcohol. Alcohol helps with that. And I was like, I have tequila. And so I'm embracing my heritage. I've got myself some margarita. And
nice.
Oh yeah. You know what? And if the alcohol doesn't kill the heat, maybe it'll just make it so I will not care by the time we get to the end.
Exactly.
So
that's why they suggest alcohol. There's the truth right there.
Is that it?
Yeah. After a while, you're just like, I don't fucking care. I can't feel my face from here down, so I'm good.
Why are we doing this?
I don't know. I was told I was originally going to be facing off against Aaron Ra.
Yeah, because I thought
at that point I was like, because I've seen him eat hot stuff in person, and I'm just like,
oh yeah,
like, that guy is he's living fucking asbestos is what he is. Like,
he's never taken me to a place to eat that does not also give you gloves to eat with.
Yeah,
that's wrong. That is so bad.
You need those gloves to eat. Just handle the wings, right?
Yeah, I mean it'll burn your skin. So I'm ready, but I am glad that it gets to be you because you're a sweet guy, and this is going to be fun.
See,
sure.
In a debate situation, when your opponent says you're a sweet guy and this is going to be fun, that's actually a throwdown. That's what that is.
No, we're going to get through we're going to get through this together.
He's right around the corner, so I'm going to go and meet him outside and grab the wings.
Okay, we're going.
We'll be going real soon here. I'm going to put my air guitar away.
Hey, V.
Hey, you not in the next room?
I just realized the reason I keep fucking up here is because I'm stepping all over the cord, the hard line. So.
That would do it.
Yeah.
You look a lot better now.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, V.
Yes.
While everybody's gone, new set.
New set
because
for both of us.
For those of you who don't know, V and I are in a very happy relationship and have finally moved in together, gotten a place, and I'm so friggin' excited about it. We got it specifically because this is a big room. You could probably hear the echo, but that's going to go away once we start putting up, foam and all of that, and we're going to be building this set out, and it's awesome, and it's because... Oh, wait, do I have to wait till the end of the show to plug?
Nope, I was going to let you guys plug at the beginning, so what we'll do is we'll let you plug now, and then when Neil gets back, we'll let him plug his stuff.
Okay, this is going to be, and is, after this last Sunday, the set of our new call-in show called Skeptic Generation. For people who haven't seen it, go to youtube.com/Skeptic Generation. V and I have been taking calls for the past month and a half now. We've done 6 episodes, and people call in, talk about what they believe and why, and we have nothing tethering us down to say whatever the hell we want, and it is a blast. So if you haven't subscribed to Skeptic Generation, go to youtube.com/Skeptic Generation. It's going to be fun, and that is why I'm putting myself through the pain, through the heat, so that we can maybe push this, because not a lot of people know about the show yet, and we want to spread the word.
So it's not to face off against Neil, or because any of these questions are deeply important to you, or because you love hot sauces. You're just a shill.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, I mean, since I was a kid, my my Mexican side, my grandpa was very proud that I was a fire eater. I could eat lots and lots of spicy stuff. And for a long time, I really could without a problem. And that's something not a lot of people know about me. But since I moved to Texas, I really haven't gotten the opportunity to keep doing that. And that's one of those skills that if you lose, if you stop doing, it just goes away over time. And so I have, I think, downgraded to wimp, but I'm going to do my best.
See, as someone who's always been on wimp level, that's not, can confirm. All right, Neil, you're back.
All right. Got me some wings.
All right. Lovely.
Can we end the first season with you versus Ethan?
That is what we've been talking about, actually. The season finale of the hot seat is going to be me v. Ethan, and it's going to be interesting.
I love it. Oh, that's going to be good.
Oh,
I already started the drinking. All right, I can do this.
All right, Neil, before we get started, where can people find you?
V froze on us. Oh, there she is.
What do you do on the internet, Neil, before we get started?
What do I do on the internet? Well, I lurk in people's street. No, I'm just kidding.
Do they know I do OnlyFans?
Not yet. But
I'd subscribe.
I and wear like blinders while you watch it. So I do a little show where I talk to folks about their journeys away from whatever belief systems they were once a part of. Like, it's called Deconversion Stories. Thanks, buddy. That's pretty much what I do. And I also do a little stint with the every now and again with the nonprofits, one of the ACA products. And on the last Saturday of every month, I do a little show called Atheist Drinking Out Loud, which is a lot of fun.
Nice.
And I've been meaning to hit the both of yous up for being a guest with us on one of the episodes.
I'm getting started right now, buddy.
No need to wait for the last Sunday. All right, you guys, we're going to get started here. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. We are getting going with the very first of 3 debate questions. We're starting off easy. We're starting off chill. First, we're going to be opening up our first hot sauce here, and this is ass-kicking bacon hot sauce.
It's already my favorite.
Oh, yeah. So go ahead. Doing
the Vanna White.
The Vanna White.
We just eat them and then you start quizzing, sort of thing?
Yep. We are going through, once I give you the go-ahead, you can go ahead and eat that first hot sauce. All right.
Look at that. It's drizzled all over it.
Let's go.
Let's give her.
All right. So the first question is musical theater versus rock and roll. Neil, we would all be remiss if we did not know that you were doing the rock and roll side of things. And Eric, you are taking musical theater. Eric, why don't you go first? Why is musical theater better than rock and roll?
It's really not a fair comparison. I grew up, I mean, rock and roll, metal, especially industrial metal, were things that I absolutely loved, that got me through my teenage years. And as an adult, I still have a special place in my heart for it.
Oh, that's good.
The thing is, when you're talking about musical theater, you're talking about a lot of separate things being layered on top of each other. You're talking about these different motifs and leitmotifs that are spread throughout different parts of the piece. It's an entire ensemble. And I think Neil would agree with me that if you watch a freaking rock opera, you will see it throughout. There's badassery throughout.
I've seen Rock of Ages, actually, and it was
damn
fantastic.
straight.
And Rent, too, was really good.
Oh, it makes me cry every time. If I see Angel, just right away, I just start weeping. It's terrible. Yep. But that said, if we're talking about rock and roll, if we're talking about metal, yes, that is something that people cling to, and there's no part of me that's going to disagree with that.
Eric, you're arguing on behalf of musical theater.
Oh, I know. That said, when it comes to musical theater, there is a complexity and there is a story that is woven through that metal can't do unless you have a half-hour song. And with that said, I I think there's no comparison, because you're comparing something that can be awesome for half an hour, or for 5 minutes, with something that can shake your life, that can last 90 minutes. So I've got to give it to musical theater, although while conceding, absolutely musical theater's it. And also, I have never forgiven Lars Ulrich. Ever. That is a deep cut for people who remember Napster.
yeah. That's why I started. Which reminds me, they have those cartoons where you see Ulrich all around the screen like a little monkey.
Yeah,
oh man, those are funny. And the head feels like beer. That's all he said. Beer. It's just too funny.
All right, let's go on to our next hot sauce while Neil considers his rebuttal. This is the chili lime hot sauce. Rebuttal.
Oh,
Neil,
yeah.
you've got to come on strong for rock and roll, and everybody in the chat better start voting.
Yes.
All right. This is the sriracha one, right?
The chili lime hot sauce.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this.
Nice smell to
it's
it.
dripping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's getting all over the other wings. Damn it. Hang on. That's right. It'll mix in good with the other flavors.
If you like our arguments, guys, cheer for us. Nightbot's the one who lets us know if we win. So exclamation point Neil or exclamation point Eric.
All right.
That is yummy.
Someone earlier said we're supposed to be eating it bone and all.
Jesus.
That's a flex. That is a flex. All right.
That's totally flexed.
Neil, rock and roll. What you got?
What do I got? Well, if you think about it, I'm a rock and roller. I have a band. I'm the lead vocalist. We put on shows too. So if you think about it, rock and roll can be just like live theater. But, man, I'm dirty. Okay. But yeah, I mean, if you ever go to a rock and roll show and seen somebody like, let's say, Ronnie James Dio during his Sabbath years and the light shows and stuff that they put on like that, it's literally theater anyways. You've got dueling knights up in the air and stuff like that. Well, he's singing about some story about, wizards and stuff like that in the background, right? So it literally is almost like a rock opera anyways. So the reason I like rock and roll is because, well, I'm a vocalist myself, right? So when I go up on stage, I try and put on that same kind of show. I get all animated on stage. And some people kind of think I'm having a seizure, but generally it's not the case. I'm just up there having a good time. I've got the hair for it, so I can still do the thrashing and all the windmilling and stuff like Jason used to do when he was with Metallica and Voivod before that. So, yeah, I mean, for me, live music is just like music theater anyway. So I kind of thought this topic would be kind of a stalemate one anyways, because they're almost the same thing.
I disagree, but
Why?
This is your time to respond, and I will get my chance to rebut.
Nope, actually, go ahead. You are in rebuttal.
Yeah, you can do that if you like.
Are
Sure.
we moving to the next sauce?
This is not Oxford rules. This is hot seat rules, which means that you can jump in at any point and start yelling.
All right. Is it time
Fuck
for
you now.
All right, next hot sauce and last one for this question, the sriracha hot sauce.
All right.
All right.
I like me some sriracha.
I am just piling. These things are like hot sauce sponges. It just sucks them up. Oh God. Okay. Cool.
Don't get too confident there.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm going to be very sparing by the end. Hold on.
No way, man. I'm dousing these suckers. All right. Oh yeah. Look at that sriracha in there.
So Neil, I got to tell you, man. While I appreciate what you're saying, it sounds like what you're saying is that metal at its best is when it's most like musical theater.
Ooh.
Which underscores my point that while metal is fantastic, it, along with any other genre that you're going to play out, when you want to see it at its best, you want to see a show. You want to see something from beginning to end. You want to see this theatricality, and that is musical theater. And so without it, you don't have it at its best. And so I think that just underscores the point that musical theater is objectively better.
Objectively better?
Look, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to give it the argument. I'm trying to give it the argument. You can say it's objectively best when the musical theater is metal and rock. But
you know what?
It's still best when it's musical theater.
But you see, that's the problem, Eric, is you haven't seen Devo live, have you? Or the Plasmatics?
Devo? Holy crap.
Yes.
The Whippet guys?
You betcha.
Yeah, I think I saw them at the county fair like a decade ago.
They're on right after the petting animals thing.
Yeah. No. Right between the petting animals and just before
the cow patty bingo.
Look, man,
they're not metal,
and they're also, yeah. I don't know where you're going with this, Neil. I don't know where you're going with this.
It's a sneak attack. It's an undercut.
Okay.
I have no idea where I'm going with this either.
It's the sneak attack.
So far, they've been mild.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling?
And the crowd goes mild.
I'm feeling good. Everything so far has been really, really yum, and all I've got is this just kind of nice warmth.
That's
okay.
It's 100 degrees outside. We definitely needed that warmth.
It might be the tequila, though.
But you know, when I lived in Israel, and I used to hang out with the Bedouins, the nomadic Arab people, and they always eat or drink hot things to make the inside equalize with the outside, and apparently you feel cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So. That makes a lot of sense. So happy to help, Neil. Happy to help.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, you know what, Eric, I'm going to concede on this one because you're right. When you get to see bands live, it's pretty much like live rock theater anyways. So we might actually be able to meet in the middle and shake hands on this one.
Oh, God. I knew this was going to happen. You're both just too damn nice.
Well, I am Canadian. Sorry about that. Hey.
This can't be a debate if you guys are meeting in the middle and shaking hands.
Neil,
it can.
I love you, and while I agree with you, just for the sport of debate, because I may be needing to take positions later during this tonight that I don't even agree with, just because we got to represent the two sides of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, well then fine, screw you. Then live metal is better. Live anything is better.
There you go. You go. Which is why musical theater is always live.
Well, of course it is. That's like a gimme. That's like a slam dunk. You know? But it's like somebody held you up to the basket and you put the.
I want this, Neil. This is the spice. Yes, let's do this.
All right.
Place tonight.
I love it. Next question. We are moving on to debate topic number 2 and hot sauce number 4. Let's go with the Cajun hot sauce.
Ass kicking Cajun.
Ass kicking Cajun.
This is actually, I've had this
hot
many times. It's so good, this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I hear the roasted garlic and the Cajun are usually the people's favorites. So
yeah, I could see that.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, you guys.
Ooh.
Take a good old slurp of that, and we'll get started.
Oh yeah, just dousing the crap out of this thing with that one.
Robeeb says butt-touching Cajun hot sauce, and I don't know how I feel about that one.
All right. So, question number 2. You guys are facing off and trying to convince us, the audience, and not me because I'm the moderator, and that would be unethical, who the most annoying apologist is.
Oh, come on. Come on!
Neil, sounds like you got some feels. What's your most annoying apologist?
Anybody that comes up with the banana thing has got to be the most annoying apologist on the planet. This banana was made by God. You can tell because it fits right in here. It's like, oh, geez, whoa, slow down there, buddy. Yeah. Like, I mean, come on, man. What's his name? Yeah, Ray Comfort. I hate the guy so much that because he's so. He's like, oh, you know, God's in your heart, and fuck off, asshole. There's blood in my heart, and it pumps it through my body. That's what the heart does. But anyways, Yeah, that's right. Banana Man. Yeah, Banana Man. But anyways, I got to voice Ray Comfort on one of Zod's shows.
That was you. I was going to say, that was very impressive. That was a good Ray Comfort voice, and I'm sorry that I know that, but it is.
That was a terrible recording. I should have done better. And I actually did get some good like foamy stuff for around the mic when I do my voiceovers now. So, and I'll be working with multiple people on that. But anyways, Ray Comfort, come on, dude. Like, just listen to the guy. He will not back down. Like, he won't even like debate with you about it or argue with it. He just has his talking points over and over and over and over again. So to me, he's got to be the most annoying. I mean, if I had to pick someone for second place, it would definitely be William Lane Craig. But I think it's just his voice that grinds on me.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
How about you, Eric? Who's the most annoying apologist?
Oh, are we dipping into the next thing?
You are just going for it. Not yet.
No?
Calm your horses. I've got to
Hold on, I got to crack another beer here. And just in case the beer didn't work, I bought some super expensive Macallan's single malt Scotch 12-year.
Damn. All right. That'll work.
Okay, so I totally feel the Banana Man being incredibly annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Entirely agreed. That said, when I have looked into the most annoying apologetics, for me, it's always been presuppositional apologetics. It's been, and it's very similar to that whole, well, actually, what you really mean is this. And that is the entire through line for presuppositional apologetics. This idea, that you actually know God is in your heart. You're actively choosing to, disregard. And on top of that, that you can't even have a place at the table, because the only way you have a place at the table is if you know that you get truth from God. And so if you don't get truth from God, then you can't get truth from anywhere. Therefore, you're disqualified from, before the word go hits. And because of that, I've got to go with the granddaddy of presuppositional apologetics, Greg Bonson. If you...
Eric, all this talk, you're getting me hot here, buddy.
So if you, I'm sure a lot of people have seen Cy Tim Bruggencate before Bruggencate left.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Or the Darth Dawkins types. If you want to find where those roots trace back to, if you want to find the fucking asshole who started that ball rolling, Greg Bonson. I'd agree. I think that that your choice is annoying because that guy's annoying, but somebody who's going to be annoying from now until the end of time because they're going to inspire other assholes to take up that shitty argument, it's Greg Bonson.
All right, before you rebut, Neil, let's move on to original hot sauce. So this is Ass Kickin's original hot sauce, the first one, the one that they are known for. Let's see if there's a reason for it. Love the Vanna White. Thank you, Neil.
Yeah, I feel like the price is right, gals.
Right, exactly.
Ooh.
All right.
This one has a lid.
Oh, they're starting to have the little lids to protect people from the heat. That's what those are for, right?
What's the Scovilles on this, by the way?
It should be on the bottom.
On the back. Yeah. This one's really low.
It's really, I don't believe you, Neil. If you say something, that's no. It's got habaneros, which is something I cook with, so that's fine. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Stop stalling.
Okay, fine.
All right, we've got a very, very enthusiastic Neil right here.
It is yummy.
Oh, that's good.
Is it good? All right, wonderful. Love it. All right, Neil, why is Eric wrong?
Because you had to reach back into the doldrums of the apologetics to find that clown. But I agree with you. He kind of did spark that whole bullshit line of reasoning. but dude, I'll say this every time. This is going to be my closer. Every time. The banana guy. Like, seriously. And then someone told him that, oh, no, that's actually, we did that. That wasn't God. He's like, what? He had no idea. Right?
Oh.
And now he's going on with Apple and stuff like that. It's like, dude, they're still GMO'd. Like, almost everything you buy today is GMO'd one way or another to make it insect resistant or taste better or larger or whatever.
Did you know that actually he came out with he tried to put out a video telling everyone that it was totally a joke that he was in on and that he totally meant it?
Sure thing, Ray.
Yeah.
I got a couple of bridges to sell you over in Boston, too.
All right, so Eric is wrong because banana. Eric
is wrong because banana. Yeah.
Why is Neil wrong? Give me some fight, you guys. Give me some spice.
No, I mean, he's just so annoying. Like, his voice, everything he says just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I've heard lots of apologists and comfort. I want to stick a drill bit in my ear and just keep pushing when I hear this guy talk. That's pretty much it.
So my argument here is I have experienced personally family members, people that I love, because banana. I've experienced personally family members saying, well, you don't believe because you hate God. You don't believe because you want to sin. You don't believe because of this and that. I think that our Ray Comfort, right?
Yep.
I think Ray
Uncomfortable is what I call him.
I think Ray Comfort is everyone's shitty uncle who's condescending as hell when it comes to talking about religion because they don't have the guts to talk about, the actual topic. Instead, they want to try and talk for you. I get that. But when he goes, somebody else's shitty uncle is gonna take this place. Greg Bonson, for people who want to spike their blood pressure after this episode, Google Greg Bahncen. That guy was the granddaddy of the most annoying style of apologetics that have yet come across. And that is presuppositional apologetics.
Okay.
I'm even more annoyed that I can't debate him personally because I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I'm going to insert myself here because, again, Oxford rules go out the window. This is my show. If you have to go and spell out his name and Google the guy to find out who he is he really the most annoying apologist? Because I feel like we all know who the most annoying apologists
You just took my argument. Damn it.
V, what happened to being, the outside observer who's moderating this shit?
I changed my mind. That was a bad argument.
No.
It's Ray Comfort we're talking about here, man. And Bonson, man. I mean, come on.
And Ethan. Right here. Right here.
Heartburn starting? Heartburn?
Wow. Okay.
All right. We are going on to the next
getting-
hot sauce right here. We're going wasabi hot sauce.
Someone's getting Dutch ovens later.
Yes.
He can try.
All right. And by the way, I've been saving the largest of these hot sauce sponges, with the biggest one being for the 1.5 or 1 million Scoville, because I figured that's people are going to want to see me hurt. So
also,
1 million
I'm gonna throw this out there just for y'all's consideration. When I did this show with Shannon and Kenneth Leonard, they were putting multiple dabs and eating the whole thing each time, taking a bite with a new dab of hot sauce. So they were like going all in.
Oh, pro.
Oh, I'm entirely dripping. I've covered the entire thing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, watch this. Here, let me get there.
I don't know how best to show the entire thing is dripping.
Love it.
Mm.
Neil's looking like a mad scientist over there, just like.
IRL too.
All right, closing arguments in favor of apologists, you guys. Let's do this. Or we can just eat.
No.
Oh man, that's good. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, if water still helps, it is not yet hot.
Okay. Maybe Eric's got a little bit of the fire demon still in him.
Damn straight. Okay, so closing arguments on the Greg Bonson thing. Look, I get it. I think that Ken Ham is a popular appeal. But if the argument is who is the most annoying, I've got to go with Ken Ham. Sorry.
You mean Ray Comfort?
Ray Comfort.
Ray Comfort, right. See, if you can mix them up, I really don't think you can. I mean, yes, okay. If people have to Google him, that's fine. But honestly, if you're looking into apologetics,
that's what makes them so bad. Is you can they get like some big blob of apologists.
Yeah, this guy came up with it, man. I mean, Greg Bonson, he was the one who is the person who gave ammunition. Every Darth Dawkins dramatic.
Oh, come on. Dawkins has a script.
Greg Bonson's script, Neil.
No.
Yes! That's why.
All he does is the morality thing.
He bases it in the presuppositional idea that you can't have knowledge without God. And because of that,
fair.
When he says, can you account for the ultimacy of reality? And the only way you can do that is with God, because you're not saying God, ollie ollie oxen free, I've touched the tree first, so I win. That goes back to Bonson. So if people want to vote the other way, totally understood. I'm totally calling foul on the hosts of the show, but whatever, that's fine.
My house, my rules.
V, this is my house too.
Damn.
This metaphorical house in this box where I'm living right now. Neil, closing argument.
Banana.
Well, you guys, you're going to have to decide who won that one. We are moving on to the next hot sauce, roasted garlic, which apparently is everyone's favorite. So you're welcome.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, is it the roasted garlic one now? All right. I was jumping ahead. I'm like, I want the hot stuff.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
All right. Let's do a little, as they call them in the food industry, a little drumette this time.
I'm not dabbing. I am pouring half the damn bottle on these things.
Oh, I know, because this is like one of the best ones.
I am pleased to hear this. All right, you guys.
V, you're paying for this later.
We'll see. We'll see about that. I'm giving you free publicity, man. All right, we've got 17 cheers for Eric, and at my count, we've got 29 cheers for Neil. So
30 cheers for Neil. Okay.
Damn. All right.
That's fine. I love Neil too. That's fine.
See, again, just too damn nice. Too damn nice. All right, you guys. So essentially, while you guys eat that, I'm going to explain how this third and final debate topic works. As you've noticed, we've gone from most benign and most standard kind of back and forth to something that's a little bit niche, something that has to do with atheism or apologetics, something that, gets your blood up a little bit. You can see a little bit of the spice came into it, both with the hot sauce and with the guests. And now this third question, we kind of like to go in a direction where we are asking a real question, asking a deeper question, and hopefully combining that with the hottest of hot sauces to see exactly how well these guests hold up. All right, so third and final one. And before we start, we are a little bit behind on the hot sauce list, so we're just going to jump right to hot sauce from hell.
Oh, God.
Get that started. Beyond
hot. Are we going into the Scovilles yet?
Yeah, this one's not that bad, Eric. Don't worry.
I don't trust you.
That look, that face, that was definitely a don't worry face.
Crap. Shit, I got it on my computer. Now my computer seems to be melting.
Oh, no.
If I start weeping on camera, just keep going.
We plan to.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck me. Hang on, let me clean this up. All right, I think I got it all.
V, how did you get 1,545 votes?
Because it's my house. I've already said.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, you guys. This third question has to do with secular humanism and community service and volunteering, because we know you both are very much a part of those communities, and this is near and dear to your hearts. Whether or not you actually stand by what you are saying today remains to be seen. We are considering an asterisk next to everything. This is for entertainment only. Does secular humanism require volunteer work? And I believe, Neil, you are pro, and
Yes.
Eric, you are con. Let's jump off. Neil, why do you think that secular humanism requires volunteer work?
Jumping off me? What? Why? Because I think the best way to demonstrate that you're a secular humanist is to do volunteer work that helps other human beings out. For example, myself and my very good friend who's in the chat with us right now, Randolph Richardson, are dedicated blood donors. They'll get together with my other friend, Secular Dave, or Simply Secular Dave, and we all go and donate blood at the same time together once every couple of months. And I also wanted to help a friend of mine one time, Eric. I keep doing that. Eric already knows this story where I wanted to donate a kidney. Donate a kidney to save a friend of mine, and of course, until they turned me away at the last minute because I wasn't quite good enough. But anyway, I think just giving of yourself to better your community and in the world in general, and by volunteering to do things like that, by being as altruistic as you can to better society, I think is huge point of being a humanist. The word human is right in the name. And to help those humans, you got to be a humanist and volunteer your services for whatever it may be.
All right, wonderful. Before Eric jumps off with his opener, we're moving on to Devil's Revenge. Neil, I believe this is as far as you've gotten in this hot sauce journey so far. So
yeah, it's not that bad either. So
Oh no. It just says warning, extremely hot, made with 1 million Scoville capsaicin extract. I don't know if I can. Yeah, no, that's great, you guys. There's a picture. There's a little picture of a dude on fire on the back of this. Cool.
come on, buddy, you can do this.
Jesus. Oh God, I'm having R&R flashbacks right now.
Yeah.
But I'm still coating the thing.
love to see it. Love to see it.
Oh yeah. It's gonna burn a hole through this.
Yeah, it's already doing that here. This is 1 million on the Scoville scale, guys. Just so you know, we've hit that point. Actually, the next 4 are all 1 million.
Oh.
Piece of cake, kids.
You know it's bad when you don't taste the heat right away.
Sneaks up on you.
Yeah.
While you're letting that sink in, I'm just going to remind everybody, this is a monetized channel. If you want to support your friendly neighborhood atheist, consider giving a couple bucks on a super chat. We will read your comments at the end of the episode and make sure to shout you guys out and thank you. And also, we buy these hot sauce packages for every guest. And in order to keep this show sustainable, we need to be able to buy those for people. So if you want to help out, feel free to donate a couple bucks, and we appreciate you very much. Oh, the sleeves are getting rolled up. Eric is feeling it. How are you
I need
doing?
another one.
You should have another one, Neil.
Still going for the water.
Water doesn't help.
Okay, we've reached that point in the night.
Oh God, I'm sweating. Okay.
All right, Eric. Why does secular humanism not require volunteer work?
My tongue is swelling up. Okay. So, Neil, I totally agree. But it does not require volunteer work. Secular humanism is an approach to the world, and not everybody has the opportunity to be a volunteer. A lot of people live really active lives, and I would not tell a parent who is working to instill in their children values like secular humanism and say, well, you're not a secular humanist because you didn't take the time to volunteer. And because of that, I think that's gatekeeping secular humanism. And because of that, while I agree that we should support, we should donate, we should give everywhere that we can, and we should fight to make this world a better place, there are people who are not volunteering who are still doing that. And because of that, I don't want to gatekeep secular humanism. In fact, I want to make it as inclusive as possible so that people who, while they may not be able to volunteer now, but they could volunteer later, that doesn't mean that they got to wait to call themselves secular humanists. That doesn't mean that we should say, well, you're not as good of or a real secular humanist. And because of that, I strongly would advise against telling people that you need to volunteer in order to be a secular humanist. And that is the argument on the table. Does secular humanism require volunteer work? Not that it's suggested, not that it is... something that everybody should no. That it's required. And I just disagree. I'm not going to gatekeep people who can't do that and say you're not a real secular humanist.
All right. Before Neil responds, let's open up that ghost pepper hot sauce.
How can we not? Is that an option?
Are you tapping out? Are you seating?
No. Because toxic masculinity, V.
That's good to hear. As your partner who lives with you.
And I had to save the big wedges, and people are wondering, these are not hot wings. No, these are liquid sponges.
I told you, get yourself some garlic bread. It's a good mediator in between. It cleanses the palate for the next wonderful flavor. Ooh, pardon me.
I just want every single ad forever to just be Neil saying it cleanses the palate for the next wonderful flavor. This is great.
And you know what? I'm committing to completely covering these things. Mm-hmm. Oh god.
As you should be.
I'm working on it, buddy. We're gonna do this together, Neil.
Neil.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this stuff. All right. Here we go. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
Well, ghost peppers are one of the hottest ones, man.
Eating sponges? They're potato wedges. So yes.
Oh yeah, smother that baby. Look at that. It's dripping everywhere.
Here is Eric's appeal to saying, look, if you're enjoying the pain, shoot me a couple votes, because Neil is way ahead. Come on, let's make this a tight race here.
Yeah. Get Eric some of those sympathy votes.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm going for the margaritas.
I'm just waiting for the heat and the alcohol to catch your breath on fire. Just have
Oh man, that is good shit.
All right, Neil. Eric says
the flavor,
it's not required.
There's flavor there?
Oh yeah. Oh man, it's such a good one too. I love ghost peppers. So.
Yeah, it's pain flavor, dude.
Tastes like fire.
Tastes like burning.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Little Ralph Wiggum. I think if you really want to call yourself truly a humanist, then you got to do something. I get what you're saying. There are folks at home that want to teach their kids humanism, and of course, the kids can't go out. Right? Neil is not human. Screw you, normalizing atheism. I think.
No. Watching you eat hot sauce. No, that's the real argument. Watching you eat hot sauce. I'm wondering how human you are, buddy. That is painful.
All right, I'm not from this planet. I'll confess.
I knew
it. So, I'm not saying that you have to do things like volunteer constantly all the time. I'm saying if you want to call yourself a humanist, you got to do something. Organize a community event even. You don't have to do too much, right? But like you were saying, not everybody can get out and do that. And that's fine. They don't have to get out and do that. But they can sit at work on their computer and start a get-together for a bunch of people to get together and discuss what could be beneficial for their communities by clicking a few buttons. That's not much. It doesn't take much to do that. So it's not like I think that you have to do these sorts of things to be a humanist. You can be a humanist and not really get involved in all that much. But if you want people to really understand what humanism is about, you all right there, Eric?
No, I drank water. That's a terrible thing.
I told you. Why you keep doing it? I told you.
It's refreshing the heat. I don't know why.
Yes, it spreads it. Well, anything you drink will spread it, technically. That's why I eat the garlic bread. I keep telling you.
We've reached the gargling tequila portion of the evening.
That's exactly where we are. Ooh. Okay, so
Anyway,
either the tequila's working or it's deadening my nerves.
The tequila's working.
Yeah, it's great, you guys.
This is the best show ever.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, I mean, you don't have to go out and volunteer and donate blood and all that stuff, but you should always be doing something to get the community together and discuss or do something for the movement of humanism one way or another. You can't just walk around and call yourself, oh, I'm a humanist. Oh, yeah, well, what do you do? I call myself a humanist.
Eric, thoughts?
I think my tongue is swelling up.
My nose is starting to run, if that helps.
Oh, I'm so
I better
sorry.
catch it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I felt that.
Can we take points away from Neil? Is there a Nightbot command for that?
Neil's rubbing it in. My goodness. I am trying here, you guys. Okay.
I'm ready for the next
I'm
level.
going to start
All right, we've got two more, you guys. Eric, while you formulate your response, let's move to our penultimate hot sauce, the Ass Blaster.
That's the best name ever.
No, best name
Ass
ever is in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. I actually
best
have
name ever.
I have a hot sauce that was purchased for me from one of my fans of my show, a fellow by the name of Mark Caesar. And he bought me a bunch of hot sauces out of Australia, made by an Australian company. And one of them is called Shit the Bed. And that's not even the hot one.
Okay.
Sounds about right. Neil, before we get started, you are frozen. We can still hear you. You're fine audio-wise, but your feed's frozen.
But your video is frozen. Okay.
Is the image at least good? Like,
No. It's nope. You might want to get back here quick.
he looks like the what was his name? The guy that would hawk things on TV. He died. What was his name?
Threat?
No,
You look like the guy who died.
No. He's just got this hot sauce. Anyway. Okay, so I saved the largest of these.
The OxyClean guy, right?
That guy, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if someone in the live chat tells me. Okay, so I have saved the largest surface area. You're back, by the way, Neil. I've saved the largest surface area for the most hot sauce. I am not wimping out on this. I am.
But this is only Ass Blaster, dude. We still got spontaneous combustion to go.
Okay, hold on a second. I think the words "this is only Ass Blaster" is gonna haunt my nightmares, Neil.
Can someone clip that?
Dude, I'm not even troubled yet.
Okay.
We only have 2 left.
Cheers.
Mind you, I've still got 5 wings left.
And by the way, this is my challenge to future people who do this. You cover it. You don't dab it. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it.
Oh no! This is the Ass Blaster right here, guys. Right here, just so you don't think I'm lying. Ass Blaster.
Is this really a million Scoville
picture of an
units?
outhouse? Yeah. Well, this one is.
Well, the last one. This is supposed to be more.
No. They're all a million from here on out.
Holy crap!
It's okay, just
Give
a
or
million.
It's just a million.
It's just a million.
Like I said, I've had up to 100 or 1,500,000 so far. I haven't gone higher than that in my life.
Glober Chris says, "R.I.P. Eric's butt." What happened in my life that led to this point?
You became an internet celebrity. It's all
I
downhill
know,
from here.
Here we go. Yeah. You can only
Best name ever,
peak so
Eric
much, Eric.
keeping the hot seat. Fair. Okay.
Ha! Sorry, that might have been loud.
A
Wearing
little bit.
headphones. I
A little bit
apologize. Definitely the opposite of ASMR right now.
Rabib. Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Robbie.
Donated. Says,
Wow,
here's
that's
for the diapers
brilliant.
you're going to need for the foreseeable future. V.
Thank you. By the way, that was really, really, really generous.
That was very generous.
Here we go.
All right, Eric. Neil actually had a pretty good rebuttal to the requirement of volunteer work for secular humanism. You can't just go around and tell people that you're a secular humanist without doing anything. So what's your rebuttal to that?
Oh, this is good. Sorry.
Really, bro? Okay. So, I totally agree. But honestly, that while I agree, Neil, that shifted the goalposts, and that's not what we're arguing. The thing that we're debating right now is whether or not volunteering is required to be a secular humanist. It sounds like you started off by agreeing that the volunteer work itself, it is not necessary. Now, you should be doing something. And I agree. And that is at the core of my argument. The core of my argument is that you should be doing something. But if that something is raising your children to care about others and to have those values and to tell them, hey, you know what? You don't need a Skye daddy to tell you that this is what you should be doing. That is enough. You know, for you to be a good person. Whoa, volunteer work. It's not volunteer work. And it's still secular humanism. And I think you agree with that. You said do something. That does not mean
suddenly
volunteering.
Hold on now. Suddenly you're bringing in the Skye daddy? Where the fuck did that come from?
I'm drawing the difference between why it's so important for someone to be teaching that secular humanism versus the alternative, which would be the Skye daddy. I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying that is valuable and important and is not volunteer work. And while you agreed, you shifted, you said you should be doing something. I agree, but what we're arguing, what you took the pro position of, is that volunteer work is necessary. That's not volunteer work. Doing something, I agree. And that is the whole crux of my point. If you're willing to concede that volunteer work is not necessary, that as long as you're doing something, you can call yourself a secular humanist, I'll agree.
Right. Okay. So when you do something, is that not volunteering your time?
Well, let me think.
I'm going to eat more wings.
While I'm not a parent, I think parents in the audience should determine whether or not teaching your children the best you can is volunteering your time. I think a lot of them would consider it to be a job, a worthwhile job, but still a job.
What do you call a job that doesn't give you any pay?
Shitty, get out.
Yeah.
Why do you think I don't have kids that I know of?
And so, Robbie, is that pedantic or semantic? Really, what it is it's the crux of what this specific argument is. The reason why I thought that I could argue against the idea that volunteer work is required for secular humanism is simply that doing something, that something is not necessarily volunteering, but you can still call yourself a secular humanist. And if you're really wanting to make sure that you're not gatekeeping that, then
just let me get the key to the gate. Hang on.
Exactly, Neil. I think this is the only time I'm ever going to see you defending a position that I consider gatekeeping, and I don't think you're doing it. I think you conceded that it's doing something that's not necessarily volunteer work.
But okay, when you do something, you are giving your time to complete that something.
I mean, you do that for things.
You can't do anything without volunteering your time to do it.
At that point, you've diluted the word volunteer to mean anything, Neil.
It still means what it means.
No, you just redefined it to mean that.
No.
Okay, cool. So,
hold on.
You're giving your time. So the judge says, you need to do 200 hours of volunteer work. Cool. I show up with my pay stub and say, well, I gave 200 hours of my time at my work.
I was just thinking exactly that thing.
Yeah.
But that's not volunteering your time. That's you're being paid for that one. When I say outside of a workplace, anything you do for your community or something where you put your time into it, that is volunteering your time. Okay.
Is raising your children part of that?
That's like a job, so I wouldn't think so.
Okay, but if that's what you have time to put into raising your children to be secular humanists, would you say that parent, if they have a lot of kids, they're trying to put food on the table, them raising their children to be secular humanists, that parent themselves is not a secular humanist?
If they're raising their kids to be secular humanists, they would probably have been secular humanists, or at least thought like one anyways, in order to teach the kids how to be that. And when it comes to the teaching the kids how to be a secular humanist, they are at that point volunteering their time to do so.
I don't think it's
just because the kids live with them. Because they could be out playing video games.
I don't think you're volunteering your time to raise your children well, and I think that doing that makes you a secular humanist. Not that you're influenced by secular humanism, but in the act of doing it, you are being an exemplar of secular humanism.
All right, you guys, I loved this last debate. We are going to close out with closing statements while eating spontaneous combustion.
Can we not?
Again, you are free to tap out whenever you like. It would be a shame to do it right here at the end.
Hashtag toxic masculinity. Okay.
Hashtag I just love this stuff, so it doesn't matter.
1 million Scoville capsaicin extra.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, you guys, this is your last chance to start throwing in your votes. Throw in your votes for Eric or Neil.
It is 52-56. It is so close, you guys. Come on. Look.
I pay well.
Neil's enjoying this. I am suffering. Please.
Oh, you know what? Being the nice Canadian guy that I am, I'm going to tell you guys, give the votes to poor Eric here.
Oh,
he is suffering.
You got to go that way.
Suffering. You know,
I love it.
And for me, this is like eating candy for me. So
you just sucked the fun right out of that, Neil. But here's what I'm going to do.
Keep that butt.
You ready?
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, look at this.
Oh, damn.
To the wall here.
Spontaneous combustion, 1 million Scoville units. Oh, God, it's on every side of this thing.
Here we go. I'll do my
Rip Eric's butthole.
I still have one left.
In multiple ways.
Okay.
No, this is...
baby, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Neil saw your move. And, oh, my God.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Here's you guys.
All right. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Oh, tastes good.
Gonna end soon, right?
We still have to read Superchats.
Oh, no. Oh, it's on me. Oh, there's even more on it now. Okay.
I apologize on behalf of everybody with misophonia for Neil right now.
Don't worry, no one's coming near me.
Oh my God, it's 64-65, you guys. 67.
Neil's in the lead.
All right, closing statements, you guys.
Closing statements. Neil.
All right, I'll start with the closing statements. Eric, you're my friend. I appreciate you. But fuck you, rock and roll's better. Ray Comfort sucks the most out of all the apologists I've ever come across. And I'm sorry, but in order to be a true humanist, you got to do something. I mean, and you know what? I'll give you this. If you're a parent raising your kids to be humanists, if you think about it, that's actually doing something. So I'll give you that much. Over to you.
All right. Oh, God, it's kicking in. So, Neil, from the very first time we talked, you have absolutely been one of my favorite people. Getting to do this with you is an absolute blast, and I am counting the days until I can see you at Faithless Forum.
November.
That's right. That's right. That said, I think I would not disparage rock and heavy metal. It's amazing. It's just best when it's tied with musical theater, because musical theater includes an experience that I think you agree is amazing. While I think the Banana Man...
War is a great example.
Yeah, while I think the Banana Man is annoying, I think that future generations are going to be suffering from Greg Bonson long after the Banana Man has been replaced by
The Apple Man.
somebody else's annoying, shitty uncle. And then finally,
Pardon me.
I don't think that you would gatekeep secular humanism. And I don't think that you would take the position. And I know that it's difficult to take a position that you don't necessarily agree with. And I think agreeing that parenting can make you a secular humanist, I think right there was at the crux of my argument. And as long as we're agreeing that, you know what, you can be a secular humanist by being a good person. Volunteering is wonderful, and I think you should. But that is not the bar that you need to cross in order to call yourself a secular humanist, because this is a growing community and we need to encourage and grow those values of caring for each other. And that means whatever you can do. And if you can't volunteer, don't think you don't belong in this community. And it's like, you're looking at people on screen and the people in this chat. I know almost everyone in this chat, and I think everyone here would agree that if you want to be a part of this community, you're welcome. And we're glad you made it.
Yep.
All right.
Agree with you.
All right, you guys, I'm counting down. 3,
Everything hurts.
2,
My face
1, and we're done with votes. What are the final votes? Can we throw them up on the screen?
Oh my God, I think it was 87-87.
87 cheers for Eric. Now, let's see, drum roll. 89 cheers for Neil.
Oh, just.
Oh,
Neil,
Oh,
I love
buddy.
you, buddy. I am
too.
absolutely happy to lose to you. I adore you, my friend.
Eric,
Cheers.
one of the best hugs I got when I was down at Faithless Farm last time was from you, my friend. You're
Oh, my God.
right under Shannon Q spilling wine all over me.
that seems on brand.
Yeah.
Oh, people are still voting. 92 cheers for Neil, 90 for Eric.
Oh my goodness. You guys, the entire time you guys
We
were
love
giving
you
your
guys.
closing statements, it was neck and neck every
Yeah.
single it was amazing. All right. Oh my goodness. Well done, both of you. How are you feeling?
This was so much fun, and I feel like I could eat another fucking level of hot sauces.
We'll keep that in mind.
I think my body has dumped whatever chemicals are used for survival. And so I'm feeling good right now, but V, you're going to have to put up with me later, and that is entirely your fault.
It's the price I pay for doing this show.
Are we allowed to plug? I'm going to start stripping. It's getting really hot.
It's about to get hot. All right, you guys. So we are
just-
going to start reading super chats.
I just want to say something before we
yeah.
do that. V, you are a wonderful host.
Oh,
And I
thank
want
you.
to say thank you so much for thinking of me in doing this challenge. It was a lot of fun. If you ever need someone just to jump in because you were short someone, just give me a ring.
It will be totally unfair to the other person, but I will absolutely do that. Thank you. All right, Keith Heath donated $5. Says, "How do we vote for V to win the debate?" Hey, you know what? Jonathan Fuller, $5. Thanks for the palate cleanser, everybody. Glad to see Eric didn't get to pick his own toppings while on camera. Oh yeah, that's a deep cut. Quiet Gorilla gave 25 Canadian dollars to help with the cost of the wings and potatoes, and because Neil already owes me a beer.
More than one.
Kaitlyn Beyond, $4.99. The true debate topic that will tell me your character, Samsung or Apple. Funny story, Kaitlyn. We were this close to doing that exact question. So you guys can answer, but we may also have that show up on another episode.
Easy peasy. I just ordered the new Samsung S21 Ultra with 8K video.
Yeah, I have a Samsung phone. I don't know if we're going to be the right people to argue that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
That's
agree
why I
on
hate
too
Apple.
much. Robib gave
That's why we're
$50. Here's for the diapers you guys are going to need for the foreseeable future.
That might be more realistic than I want to admit.
Carrie Mack, $4.99 for V's air fresheners. Hashtag necessary.
That was one of my
Thank you,
favorites.
Jerry Mac.
That was one of my favorites.
Lucas Black gave $10. You can be a secular humanist without practicing secular humanism. So Lucas has weighed in on the side of Eric, it sounds like. Glover Chris, $50
I like Glover Chris.
For V because they will have to take care of Eric. Smiley face with tears in it. Yep, that sounds about right. Appreciate that.
That Glover Chris guy looks like somebody I want to party with.
Oh, yeah. All right, you guys. So before we head out, can you guys plug your stuff one more time? Where can people find you, Neil?
Well, people can find me on the YouTubes there and on the Facebooks there and on the Twitters there and on the, I don't know. I'm like everywhere. You can find me.
I've ever heard you. My God.
Pitter patter. All right. So you can find me at 604 Atheist. I'm that everywhere, basically. Except Facebook. You'd have to look me up as Neil Bernstein because that's my actual name. Yeah. So that's where you can find me. Neil the 604 Atheist. Pretty much at 604 Atheist on Twitter. Neil Bernstein on Facebook. I just wanted the last word.
2 more bucks. Wanted the last word.
Yeah, so seek me out. And by the way, if you have a deconversion story that you want to share with everyone, I'm the guy to come to. I've been told recently that you don't get to be in the community unless you go through me. So I don't know why.
No. No.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I know. I've never heard you so Canadian. That was amazing. All right, guys. Subscribe to Neil, you hoser. Oh, God. Get some Molson. All right, you guys. So
you can have your weather back, too, by the way.
No, we're happy with this 80-degree weather right here.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, V and I started a new show. It is a live atheist call-in show. It's not even an atheist call-in show entirely. It's a skeptic call-in show. People call in about a whole bunch of stuff, and it is our freaking show, and we're going to say whatever the hell we freaking want, and I am having a blast doing it. V and I just moved in together. We've got this place. We're going to turn this into a studio, and it already is, but it's going to be something that people haven't seen before, and we're really, really excited about it. Follow us. Check us out at Skeptic. Well, hold on. YouTube.com/Skeptic Generation. The show is called Skeptic Generation. Follow us on Twitter at Skeptic Show because we got that Twitter handle because V's freaking amazing. You go to skepticgeneration.com. We've got a blog. We've got a Patreon that actually has tons of interesting updates and stuff like that. If you've been waiting for the Book of Eric, it's actually on sale.
What?
So, yeah, dude, you could buy the Book of Eric, man.
Oh, I'm on it.
I know! That said, please check us out and follow us and let people know, because not a lot of people know that we actually started a show. We're still doing shit. Go to Skeptic Generation. Give us a follow, subscribe, let people know about it, because we are doing our absolute best. We're going to make the best show that we can. And I'm so excited to be doing this with someone that I love and I adore, I respect. V, I'm so ready to have this adventure with you. And
Aw.
Well, you guys are going to make me cry now. Fuck.
you big softy.
All right, before we close out, we're going to thank patrons. We're going to pitch another show that you will want to see here on YFNA Atheist. But first, who's going to be on next month? Well, we are going to be hosting Transatlantic Call-In Show hosts Katie Montgomery and Arden of Eden, and they are coming together head-to-head, and that's going to be July 31st. So mark your calendars. Thank you so much to the patrons who support this channel: Cindy PLAZA, Kenneth, Leonard, Skye, JumpandShoot, Oz, P, Secular Rarity, Philip Leitch, Kaitlyn, Beyond, Toast, Richard Gilliver, Sunset Sarge, The Blazing Wizard Pope, Ameet, Mathew, Wang Kit Liang, and Ray Sylvester. If you're interested in watching more of Ethan's stuff, check out The Perspective tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central. That's a show where they tackle supernatural and paranormal claims, conspiracy theories, and belief in aliens. This week is going to be hosted by Kenneth, Leonard, and Secular Rarity, so make sure to mark your calendars for that as well. In the meantime, whoa, God, okay.
What the hell was that?
Everything is within arm's reach on my show.
That sounds like a come on.
That's the first time I've heard someone say that about it. That's great.
All right, you guys.
You win that.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Until next time, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah.
I hope it.